In the 1960s, a meteorologist named Edward de Lorenz made a discovery that changed the way that all scientists think about the world. He found that a tiny, almost invisible change in the starting conditions of a weather system could ripple outward over time and produce a completely different outcome at the end. Something microscopic at the beginning could become something enormous at the end. You've probably heard of it. It's called the butterfly effect. A butterfly moves its wings in Brazil and a tornado forms in Texas. Now, scientists debate the details about that, but the principle has stayed with me. What's that principle? It's that small things matter more than we think. And I want to talk to you today about what that means for the way that you and I move through this world. See, we've been told a lie. We live in a culture that is very good at making people feel small, like they're not worthy, not enough. You scroll through feed after feed and you see 8 billion people, 8 billion stories, 8 billion lives that look bigger, louder, more exciting, more significant than yours. And you see the headlines and you think, what difference can one person make? You look at your ordinary Tuesday and wonder if it even means anything at all. Am I right? And the world whispers back, probably not. That's a lie. And it ain't just the world telling you, it's the king of the world, Satan himself, telling you that. So I want to push back on it hard today. Because Jesus didn't look at the ordinary people and see insignificance. He looked at fishermen and tax collectors and women that society had written off, and he said, come here and follow me. And through them, through those people that didn't think they were enough, society wouldn't have said were enough, through them, he changed the world. He still works the same way. You know, one time I was doing a show in Cumming, Georgia, and I did a song about, it was an anti-drug song. It was a long time ago. It was, I don't know, 80s maybe. Anyway, ODs was a problem. And stuff like that. So I wrote a song about staying off drugs and stuff. You know, say no to dope. And after I performed the song, after the show, a girl and her two friends came up. The girl was in between her two girlfriends and she was bawling. And I said, well, honey, what's wrong? Are you okay? And her friends got her to calm down for a little bit, and then she just hugged me. This girl that was crying just hugged me. I thought she was going to pop my head off. But she was just racked with pain, like those hard cries. So I just held her. I didn't know what else to do, to be honest with you. But once she got done snotting all over my shirt and everything, which was fine, she told me, thank you for doing that song, because she didn't, her friends didn't know it, but when they dropped her off, she was going to kill herself. And nobody knew. It was just a song that I did, and it broke in there somehow. It's just a small story, but a big ending. You never know what little thing you're going to do will make a difference. Matthew 5:14, Jesus says that you are the light of the world. He's talking to you. You means you. You are the light of the world. Anybody that reads it, you are the light of the world. Those that are born again in Yeshua. He didn't say you might become the light of the world someday. He didn't say you will be the light of the world once you have it all together, not when you feel like you're the light of the world. He said you are the light. Present tense, right now, as you are. Doesn't matter if you feel it or believe it. It's a fact. And then he said, let your light shine before others. He didn't say perform it in front of others, not manufacture some fake stuff before others, not force it upon others. He said, just let it shine. Stop hiding it. People ask me, well, how do I let my light shine? Well, step number one is stop hiding it. Because a lot of you know what your light is, and a lot of you know what light is. And you let your moods put it under a shade. So number one, stop hiding it. Stop waiting for a bigger stage to let it out on. Stop telling yourself that your light is too small to really matter, because I can tell you this much, a lamp can be seen from a mile away. Don't spend your life waiting for a miracle. Be the miracle that God uses. That's the challenge today. It's simple, it's uncomfortable, but it's completely within your reach. Let me make it real practical, because I think sometimes we spiritualize things to death and forget that faith lives in the ordinary moments of life. Somebody cuts you off in traffic today, say. You can pass along the anger, you can flip them the bird, say some things you shouldn't say, or you can let it go. Some things are meant to pass through you. They're not meant to stay with you. You absorb it. You refuse to carry it forward. Let it pass through you. You have no idea where that grace travels from there. That grace that you release, you have no idea where it goes from there. Maybe that driver goes home and feels a little bit less frustrated. Maybe they speak more gently to their kids at dinner that they normally beat. Maybe a child goes to bed feeling loved instead of anxious because you chose grace at a traffic light. You will never know. And that's okay. When someone is discouraged, be encouragement. When somebody is lonely, be present. When someone is afraid, be calm. When someone is angry, be gentle. Not because you are extraordinary, but because Christ is working through ordinary people every day, just like you, just like me. And he is just looking for someone willing to be used. Light doesn't argue with darkness. Light doesn't debate darkness. It just shines, because darkness has no answer for light. Galatians 5 gives us the fruit of the Spirit: love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, self-control. Here's what I want you to notice about the fruit. Fruit is not for the tree. Does the tree eat its fruit? No. The fruit is for whoever is hungry. The fruit of the Spirit wasn't given to you to keep. It was given to you to give away. Peace, love, joy, goodness, patience, kindness, faithfulness, gentleness, self-control was given to you to give away. And here's the miracle of the whole thing. The more of it that you give away, the more of it there is. Patience shared doesn't run out. Kindness given to someone doesn't deplete from you. Love offered to a stranger doesn't leave you with less love. The fruit multiplies when you stop hoarding it all and start giving it away. This is how one ordinary person in one ordinary day can touch more lives than they will ever be able to count. Maybe today you're praying for God to change your circumstances. Keep praying. I mean that. Keep praying. But I want to add one more prayer to that list. Ask him this: Lord, whose life can you touch through mine today? Whose life can you better through mine today? Where is the point of grace? Show me the point of mercy. Show me the point of kindness, and I will give the fruit. Pray that prayer, and it will wreck you in a fantastic way. Because when you start asking that question, you start seeing opportunities. You start seeing people differently. The cashier becomes someone who might need a kind word today, that might need some of your fruit of the Spirit. The coworker who's been difficult might be carrying around something that you cannot see. The stranger in the parking lot might be one small kindness away from a different kind of an ending that day. You may never know the answer to the prayer on this side of heaven, and that's okay. Faithfulness is your responsibility. The results belong to God. Your job is not to see the outcome. Your job is to be obedient in the moment. God handles the rest. So here's what I'm going to leave with you. Not a list of 10 things, not a program or a plan. Today, choose one person, one text, one smile, one honest conversation, one act of forgiveness that you've been hanging on to, or a quiet prayer for someone who doesn't know you're praying. One unexpected kindness that costs you something small and means something large to them. Just one. And trust that God knows exactly where it goes from there. You see, the world doesn't need more outrage. It doesn't need more noise. It doesn't need any more people waiting on the sidelines for something big enough to be worth showing up for. Your life is that. Show up. Show out. Burn bright. The world needs people willing to carry hope into ordinary places on a torch. It needs beams of light that will go into the dark places. And Jesus already said that light, it's you. Be blessed and highly favored. In the name of Yeshua.